Hi guys, this is just a short clip to give you a bit more insight into the course 10735 NAT course in Disability First Aid. The course is designed for disability carers, whether those are actually in the disability sector at the moment or going into it, aged care workers, healthcare professionals, and really any person that wants to learn these vital skills of what to do in an emergency in a disability setting. Disability First Aid takes the principles and approaches from a standard first aid course, which is written by the Australian Resuscitation Council. Takes those guidelines and then adds the variance needed in a disability setting to achieve those same outcomes. So for example, in a standard first aid course, we learn how to assist somebody who is choking and is standing up. In disability first aid, we'll show you how to assist someone who's choking and say confined to a wheelchair or unable to get out of that wheelchair, or someone who is in a bed and unable to get out of the bed who may be choking. Other subjects we will cover in there in disability first aid will be how to assist someone who's having a seizure in a wheelchair, recognising and assisting someone who may be suffering from autonomic dysreflexia, which is something that will be explained during the course, but a very, very vital skill to have that as well. CPR in a bed, how we can apply CPR in a setting where we can't get the person onto the floor or a solid surface, how we can try and achieve those same outcomes. Also with mental health, we're going to look at and train and assess you on recognising red flags for suicide and depression red flags as well in a disability setting. The course uses two parts. There's a theory part, which is generally sent out to you as an online component or a workbook. It takes between 2 to 3 hours, depending on your background knowledge. So that can be done at home. Then there is a face-to-face class, which is attended for about 6.5 hours. That's where the practicals are trained to you, and you're assessed and making sure that you're competent and able to achieve those skills. So the course can be done in one day. The prerequisites are that you have done a standard first aid course, which carries the code HLTA ID 003 within the last 3 years. So a current first aid certificate is your only prerequisite to do the course. The course, guys, is quite simple, but highly effective. The techniques have been researched, they've been put to doctors, the disability sector itself. They are the best techniques that we have at the moment, based on medical advice. So guys, I really advise you that if you really want these important skills to book into 10735 NAT, course in Disability First Aid, and get those that knowledge and skills under your belt. All right, thanks guys.